Hmm. Hello guys, how are you? I hope you guys all are doing good, and I'm Ramesh. And in our today's sessions, I'm going to discuss about the material ledger price determination. Okay, before you check this video now, just check my previous video also, so you'll come to know how to maintain the price control if we activate the material ledger, and how system will post the accounting entries. Okay, I have given the brief overview over there in my previous session, and in our today's session I'm going to explain you in our SAP system, guys. Okay, so let me open SAP. Okay, see guys, for the plants 1710 I have maintained price determination as 3. That means I can maintain only the standard price across all the materials. Okay, even though it is a raw material or the packing material, it doesn't matter to me. I have to maintain S standard price across all the material types. Okay, for testing purpose, for 1720 plant I have maintained price determination as 2. That means here I can maintain the moving average price as a price control for the raw material or the semi-finished product or subcontracting materials. Okay, that's you have to depend for which material you have to maintain V, for which material you have to S. Depends upon your movement, you can maintain anything, either S or V. Okay, but if I select 3, I have to choose only yes. It doesn't matter whether it's what type of material it is. Okay, so let me note down here. Price determination 3 and 2. Okay, price control, standard price. Moving average price or standard price. Okay, this is how we can maintain it, guys, in our SAP. Let me show you the thing whether let me show you what type of error we'll get if we try to maintain as a moving average price for this case. Okay, let me show you that one. For the test, for the purpose, you have to use CKMM is the T code, guys. Okay, this is the T code where we change the price control for the materials. Okay, okay, let me pick the materials. Okay, okay, for testing purpose I took this material, guys. Let me check the price control in the material master what we have maintained. Okay, see guys, here price determination I have maintained 3. Obviously it should be yes itself. Okay, let's try. Let me give a try. If I want to maintain the price control as V for this particular material. Okay, to change the price controls, normally we have to use CKMM is the T code, guys. Okay, this is the T code, so I'm just giving the material here and plant. Okay, here the old determination is nothing but the what material master is having right now. Okay, 3. And what is the new price determination? Okay, If I want to maintain V, okay, with this combination I couldn't maintain V, so I have to choose price determination as 2. Okay, let me pick 2. Let me give V. Okay, so let me run it, guys. Yes, this is how we can change it, guys. If you want to change, this is how you have to change. Okay, for the V. Okay, for example, in the 3 price determination 3 itself, if you want to maintain V, let me show you how we'll get the error. New price determination also 3, and let's give the price control as S here. Okay, let me execute. See, new price determination 3 equal to previous price determination 3. We couldn't maintain like this, guys. Okay, with this we don't have any option. If you maintain 3, obviously you have to maintain only yes. Okay, let me try the V also. Okay, even if you try like this also, will get the same error, guys. Okay, if you maintain 3, you have to choose only yes. If you maintain 2, we can maintain the moving average price or the standard price also. Okay, and this is the use of CKMM, guys. Remember, this is a main T code. Okay, but before using this T code now, just make sure pros and cons. Okay, when you are going to change the price determination, price control, all those things. Okay, you couldn't use this thing. You should not use this CKMM key while during the period. Okay, you have to use this thing CKMM only at the time of go live. Okay, or starting of the month or starting of the year. Okay, depends upon the business scenario, you have to use it, guys. Okay, be careful while using this thing. You have to take so many precautions before you make any change, those kind of changes. Okay, I'm just making a note here, guys. T code CKMM. Okay, remember that. Now let me show you the accounting entries, how system will post the accounting entries. Okay, for this particular material, price control is 3 yes. Okay, so let me show you how system will post the accounting transactions. Okay, now normally whenever you want to receive the goods receipt, you have to create the if you want to post the goods receipt, you have to create the PO, and then you have to get the PO approval, then you have to send to your vendor, and then once a vendor has sent the goods, that time you have to post the goods receipt. This is a normal procedure, guys. Okay, in the live scenario, but for the testing purpose, okay, I want to post without PO itself. Okay, without PO, because of in my testing scenario, in my testing system, I haven't created the MM module properly, so I'm using goods receipt without PO, guys. Okay, goods receipt and movement type is 501. Movement type 501 is nothing but the goods receipt without PO, guys. Okay, movement type 501, goods receipt without PO. Okay, now let me post the goods receipt, guys, then I can show you the accounting entry, how system will post the accounting entries. Okay, let me pick the material and just enter these dates, guys. You guys are aware that. Okay, and quantity 2 units, and plant equal to 1710, and the storage location is 171A. That's my one. Once you enter all these details, just click on the check, so system will check all those things and it will give the information whether the document is okay or not. If it is having any error, system will give you the error pop-up, guys. Accordingly you have to act. Okay, in this case, my document is okay. So I'm just going to post the document. Okay, document has posted. So let me pick the accounting entry. Let me show you that. Okay, this is the accounting entry I am posting, guys. Inventory account debit. Whenever you receive the goods, okay, inventory accounts will be debited. Okay, and the WRX, guys. Okay, let me show you the from where system is picking the accounting entries. GL code. Okay, BSX YCOA, and at the same time I have to look into this price valuation class as well, guys. Okay, for this material valuation class is 7900. For this 7900, what is the GL code? 13350. Okay, see it, guys, here 13350. Okay, this is how system will capture the inventory account, guys. Okay, so let me make entry here. Inventory account debit 13350. Okay, and what is the amount? How system is capturing the amount? How much quantity we have received, guys? 2 units. And what is the price maintained in the material master while posting the transaction? Okay, right now in my case I have maintained the standard price as 1000. Okay, so system will multiply with the 1000 and 2000 is my value. Okay, the same should come here. Okay, and this is the one. What about the opposite sign accounting entry, guys? That's system will pick from the WRX. Okay, let's go WRX. Okay, this is the one, WRX. One minute, guys. Okay, and this is how it will pick the debit account, guys. Okay, the same way system will pick the this account as well, and it will be posted to debit itself. Sorry, credit. Okay, here normal in my case the accounting entry is a different, guys. Okay, normally if you receive the goods again as the PO, it would be ZRIR clearing account. Okay, but in my account I posted without PO, so it is picking this account. Okay, you have to choose your one. That's amount is 2000 credit. Okay, and this is how system will post the accounting entry in the 3 years combination without having any price differences, guys. Okay, without regarding the price differences case, guys, I'll cover in our next session. Okay, and please let me know if you have any doubts or something through comment section. Okay, and yeah, that's it for this video, guys. Thanks for watching, and if you like my video, just try to subscribe my channel so you'll get the continuous updates, guys. Okay, thank you.